Hey guys, thanks for tuning into Review Channel. Today we're changing the tank out on this Instant Hot. If you have an Instant Hot and you notice it's getting colder and colder coming out and it's plugged in, something's wrong. Yes, the tanks do burn out. It's kind of common, unfortunately. So we did order a new tank online. We did get it in. We're going to replace the tank. You don't have to hire a plumber. You can do this yourself. It's really super simple, real easy. You don't have to, there's nothing special you need to do. You just have to unplug the tank. Might be a little water dribbling out, but nothing major. So if this is happening to you, let's change the tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get to change the Instant Hot InSinkErator tank. Okay guys, so we're underneath the sink and the Instant Hot's above here, and this is the InSinkErator here. So this is a tank that actually heats up the hot water and keeps it at a certain temperature around, I think, 190 or so. And what you do is you just plug it in. Right here, we unplugged it because we're changing the tank out. And so how this works, these are really simple. So if you have one of these, you don't have to hire a plumber. They're really easy to install and also very easy to change. So let's take a look at the top of the tank here. You can see here. So if you see the tank here, you got three connections there. Okay, and you don't have to shut the water off for this because all the water control is basically up in the top where I showed you before. The chrome handle, that's where all the pressure is. So none of these lines are pressurized. If they were, they would definitely not sit there like this. They're just sitting on top. So that one just pops right out. If you are nervous, there is a shut-off valve here. So just shut it off if you are nervous. If you do have a shut-off, just shut it off just in case. There won't be any water dripping, but you don't really have to do that. And just take out those three connections. We're going to pop the new tank in, and then we're just going to plug it back in and see how it works. Okay, let's go. Let's take a look at the new tank. Okay guys, so here we are. We have the new tank here. Here's the old tank is in there, and here's the new tank, the exact same tank. And then we have the three connections here. So you have this 1, 2, and 3. One supplies water through the system and keeps it. I have actually a filter installed in this one, and I do recommend adding a filter, especially if you have some hard water or some kind of funky water. Definitely add a filter, so it runs through the filter. So if you look at the configuration, it comes out of the water line, into the filter, through the line, up into the Instant Hot, okay, then fills the base and then come back out again to the Instant Hot, and that's pretty much how that works. So you get filtered hot water, which is really kind of cool. But the tank burnt out, so we're going to replace it with this brand new tank here. You see here, we're going to set it up for the same configuration. Right before the last start, we like it really hot, and basically just have to pop these 3 hoses on, rehook it, just re-slide it onto the 2 screws, and that's all you have to do for this project. Real simple. From a 1 to 10, I'd say this is like a 2. Real easy. And make sure you unplug it first. And if you have a water shut off, if you're concerned, shut the water off. Okay, let's change the tank out and see how it works. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll leave a link down below where you can find your tanks. If you're interested in putting in a brand new Instant Hot, they're really kind of cool. Instead of heating up the hot water with a microwave or boiling your water, it's really kind of annoying. This is really cool. So soups, oatmeal, things like that. So it's really kind of cool. Okay, guys, let's get into taking this out and installing the new one. Okay, so we will shut the water off just to be safe. Okay, a simple turn with that shuts the water off to the system itself. Let me get the light over here so you can see. Okay, so we have 3 hoses here. So we're going to pull out the hoses and they just come right off there. That's 1, and this one comes off 2. 2, that's 2 hoses right there. That's simple. And this, he just pushed his clip in. Okay, I thought it was a pull. It's a push clip, and this releases right from the valve from the tank, just like you can see there. So let's take a better look at it. So you got 1 here, 2, and 3 hoses. These come out and they reconnect into the new system. That's how easy it is to change this tank out. So do it yourself. Don't hire a plumber. It's absolutely ridiculous. And you got 2 screws in the back. You can see there. Hopefully you can see that. And you just slide this unit out, slide the new unit in, and then we'll continue from there. And I'll show you what to do. And this is full of water, so it is going to be heavy, just so you know. And that just comes right out, just like that. You can see that. All right, let's slide the new one in, and let's fill it up with water before we plug it in. That's very important. Okay, guys, so now we're going to put the new tank in. And the tank is much lighter because there's no water in here, so that makes it easy. Line up the screws. Slide it down, and let's show you that. So you can see the screws are in there. Let's get this out of the way. So you can see those 2 screws are in there, and now we're just going to reattach the 3 hoses. We'll turn the water back on, like I said, for safety, but you don't have to. And then let's fill this back up with water before we plug it in. You don't want to burn out the element. Just make sure you do that first. Make sure you fill it with water, and then just plug it in and you're good to go. All right, let's do it. Let's do that right now. So let's see. All right, so let's put this first one on. Hand in here so you can see. And this just slides in and just snaps right on. So you can just see that. Just this here slides and snaps on. No, this one's the next one, the next big one. And this just slides on. And this last one just slides on. The last one. And that's it. That is easy as it is to change the Instant Hot. Okay. And there you go. So you can see those 3 hoses are securely in place. You can see that. Easy breezy. Let's turn the water on. And let's fill it with water until it comes through the system, and then we're going to plug it in. So the next step you want to do is run the water. So you want to just open up the valve, let the water run through the tank. It's going to fill the tank up. This could take maybe a minute or so of just filling up that tank full of water. And we'll check for leaks. There will be no leak because everything is really controlled by the head here. This controls the water valve, controls the flow of water. So we're going through the filter. Filtered water is going into the tank. The tank is filling up, and eventually will come out this nozzle here. You'll see in a minute. You'll see how it comes out. And then once this is full, we'll plug it in, and then it'll start heating up and we'll get instant hot water. Here it comes. Here we're coming up, getting full now. Any questions or comments, leave down below. If you need any help at all, let me know. Leave some comments in the comment box down below. And also I will leave some links below if you're interested in getting your own tank or Instant Hot, which I do recommend. It's really kind of cool. You save a lot of money and you don't have to worry about hot water. Here it comes. So this water here is coming out. So that tank is full. There are no air bubbles. Like I said, pretty easy install. Okay, so that is full. Let's take a look. Let's plug it in down and below, and let's see. Let's get it hot. You'll see how hot it comes out. All right, guys. So we're down here checking for leaks, and of course there are no leaks because these are really non-pressurized whatsoever. So you don't have to worry about that. All the all the controls are in the head. I have this set for a little bit hotter than the last time. Let's do that. Let's make it a little bit hotter. Let's plug this in. Let's make a little cleaner connection and let's see how it works. Okay, as you can see, I just ran the wire up and above, make a little neater connection, keep it off the ground. Again, no leaks. Hopefully you can see that there. Here's my valve, ran the water through, plugged it in. It's gonna warm up. Takes about maybe 10 minutes to warm up. Then it comes out piping hot around 190. A little bit hot, a little bit cool. You can control that right around here. You have a max setting and so forth. Okay, and let's let that warm up and see how it comes out. Okay guys, so everything's up and running. It's been warming up for a couple of minutes just to let you know, but yes, it is coming out hot. Really getting really hot to the touch, so it is working. We're back up and running 100%. So I hope you found this video of value. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help me so I can continue to help you. Also leave some comments down below in the comment box. That helps me as well. Let me know if you're using an Instant Hot or what you use for hot water and how you do it. Just let me know. Give me an idea. Leave below in the description. I appreciate that as well. And also turn on notifications. You'll be notified when I do the next video on how to do anything. I do all kinds of how-to, so you never know what you're going to learn, and always bookmark this. That way you can have some reference to do any kind of handiwork or anything around the house. I do it all. Okay guys, I appreciate it as always. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help, and I'll see you at the next review.